to our baby boy. Your papa and I love you more than you will ever know, and the time we spend together is truly priceless. Whether it was the global pandemic or being parents for the first time, we couldn't imagine missing out on your first, so we decided to leave our jobs and go on an epic adventure through Mexico and Central America. We hope this trip helps shape you into a person that is accepting of all people and cultures, guides you to be open to new experiences, understands that life isn't about the materials you own, but the experiences you have, and gives you something to look back on and say, I had a pretty cool childhood. You're only 18 months, so we know you won't remember much, but we hope these videos will at least spark some loving feelings. We couldn't be more proud that you are ours, and we look forward to a lifetime of adding to these epic memories. Love you forever and always.
Hello there. We arrived. Yesterday was a very long day. I think we were on the road for 14 hours. Lucas did a great job. I think Sebastian talked about that yesterday, but he did a great job. So we came, we're in Puebla. We got some dinner late last night. We went to sleep. We woke up today. Sebastian worked. Lucas and I hung out. We went for a walk around town and napped, and here we are. And so we're going to go explore a little bit now that Sebastian's done working. We're going to all explore together and check out what Puebla has to offer.
So, it is actually late afternoon again. I worked again in the morning and until 2:30 or something. Then we just had lunch. And now, where are we going now? We're going to ride with the cable car here in Puebla. So we're taking an Uber to the park.
We made it to the top and we're ready to take the gondola. We're just waiting for it to come back over to us. And we paid for the round trip. But so far up here, it's a pretty cool view.
So as we're taking the cable car, we were able to have a good overview, and it turns out this is actually a huge park where there's a bunch of museums and a planetarium and a fortress, I guess. And it really has a great view over the city, almost 360. Very cool.
Someone's hungry, but trying to enjoy the view here. excited about this next stop. I've been wanting to go here for a very long time since we heard about it in Baja initially, and then again in Puebla. But we made it to Grutas Tolantango, and it is beautiful. The water looks so cool, and yeah, we're gonna park and show you around.
Look at that turquoise water. Awesome.
Morning! So we woke up with an amazing view of the little river, and steam was coming off the water, so it's definitely warm. And we are on our way to, hiking up to a waterfall, some pools.
It's a 20-minute walk. It's barely
yeah, it's not much. What was the other thing up there?
a tunnel.
A tunnel, like a little cave. So excited for that. And yeah, we're here on a Tuesday, so there's really not many people here, which is really cool because we've been told that on the weekends it's just crazy, which we can understand because this place is amazing. So yeah, we'll show you when we get there.
So we just had to leave our backpack inside a locker. So now we're actually climbing up to the Grutas, to the cave. And then look at this steep, narrow canyon here, where the water is coming down the hillside.
Going in quicker.
And now we're all dried up at a second breakfast. Now we're walking back to the van. Luca's gonna take a nap, and then after his nap we're going to explore the other side of this area, which has some actual pools up on a cliff where you can overlook the valley, sitting inside the pool.
Lucas just woke up from his nap. We had a little something to eat. We're leaving our campsite and heading now up to some pools, which was the initial picture that we saw. So very excited for this, and hopefully we can bring our stuff in so we can show you.
So we made it to the pools.
We made it.
It's an area about 20 minutes away from where we camped. And there's just a bunch of pools, man-made pools built into the mountain, and they're fed by thermal water, overlooking the canyon, and it's awesome. It's very Instagram-like.
Instagrammable.
Instagrammable, yeah. Hey! Hey! Du Quatschkopf! Hey! Mama, willst du zur Mama? Geh zur Mama. Hey!
Good morning. We've spent 3 glorious nights at Grutas Tolantango. Definitely 100,000% worth coming here. And now we are off to San Miguel de Allende to finally get the part, put it back in our van. So hopefully we won't have any more issues. So it's about a 4-hour drive, and we're on the way now.
We are nearing the mechanic in San Miguel de Allende to drop off the van, and then we're gonna stay in a hotel for the next few nights. However long it's gonna take to fix or to install the parts that they bought. So wish us luck that everything goes well. Bye bye. Oh wow. And bye bye goes the van. Behind closed doors. And what's gonna happen? They're changing the transmission oil filter, transmission oil gaskets,
Checking the brakes,
changing those if necessary, and putting in the transmission oil,
the new radiator.
The new radiator.
That's supposed to keep it cooler longer, so when we go up and down, it won't be an issue.
Okay. And we're riding back to town.
Cracker?
What's going on here?
I have no idea. It's a parade of sorts, and I think it's like first responders because it's police and military, medical, like ambulances, nurses, doctors, that kind of stuff, EMTs. So my best guess is a parade for first responders.
So, we're back at the van. Its face was just put back on. I didn't videotape it. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that the radiator was installed. The brake service they still need to do, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Unfortunately, they found out that the water pump is leaking. So they're trying to see if they can get a replacement. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. So basically we're gonna stay at least one more night here in the van, which that's good news. But we are not going to leave tomorrow. And we have no idea when we're leaving because, like I said, we don't know yet how soon we can get another water pump. Ja, was machst du da, Spitz? And? Mechanic? What's your analysis? Another day in the garage. So let me give you a status update on the van real quick. We got the new radiator. We put the old radiator back in. So we got 2 radiators now to cool down the transmission oil. One water cooled, one air cooled. And then we still got the tire service to do. So even though we thought we get to leave 2 days ago and then we thought we get to leave yesterday, we're now really optimistic to be able to leave today. So we ended up staying one more night outside of the garage because yeah, it took a little bit to wrap everything up, to double check and test everything, and then took a while to get us the bill. Set us back $1,200 US dollar. Ouch. Also, what I mentioned a little bit is, so I learned how a radiator works, and the way it works is the water pump is pumping water through the radiator. The transmission fluid is also going through that radiator, so the water is supposed to cool the transmission fluid. So now guess what may or may not happen when the water pump doesn't work properly. There could be an issue with cooling down the transmission fluid, which was our issue in the first place. So maybe, and there's really no way of telling, maybe the whole time the issue was not the radiator being too small, maybe the whole time the issue was just being the water pump. Anyways, we now have an air-cooled transmission fluid radiator, the original water-cooled transmission fluid radiator. We have a brake service, all good. We have a brand new water pump. We got all of our fluids checked and topped up, and we're good to go. I got some reassurance from Matthias, the German owner of the shop, that this model year Ford is actually really built tough and is a good vehicle, and the issue with the water pump may have just been a fluke. It really shouldn't have failed at 60,000 miles. But anyways, it is what it is. And now we have a 7-hour drive ahead of us.
Hello, I'm still here. The last few days I kind of posted up in the van and did some work. Lucas wasn't feeling well yesterday, so we just kind of hung out. So haven't really been on here much, but yep, very excited to be on the road again and headed down south to experience some new countries. We weren't planning on it before, but since we're just doing Central America, I don't know if we've talked about that yet, but some of the borders in South America are still closed due to COVID, so we decided, plus we've spent over 3 months in Mexico. Shipping the van to South America and kind of like speeding through that just yeah, doesn't sound enjoyable. We want to be able to experience each country, and so we're planning on doing South America in a couple years. But we are headed to Belize next, and excited for that. Something different, something new, and never been to Belize, so yeah, looking forward to see what they have to offer.
But before we were going to our next country, we had to check out 2 more amazing sites in Mexico. So we rushed from San Miguel de Allende into the tropical areas of Chiapas, and we'll show you what we experienced there in our next episode.